Good morning, everybody, and a happy St. Paddy's Day to you all. My Irish accent sucks, but, at least I have some Irish blood. I can come by the suckage, honestly. Anyway, happy St. Patrick's Day. It's Friday, March 17th, and we're going to kick off the weekend. First up, we got some shout-outs. We got Henry and Jackson King, who are turning 3 years old today, celebrating their birthday. They were born right at the beginning of the pandemic. Set of twins. Their mom, Lisa, their dad, Brad. Their mom went to college in Chico with our daughter, Megan, one of the Chico girls. So happy birthday to those twins. Hope they're not too much of a handful. 3 is a pretty good age. So happy birthday to you two little gentlemen. And Annie Conway is turning 16 today. And Annie's the daughter of our cousin Dan and Eileen Conway in San Mateo. And Annie, happy birthday to you. Hope things are going just great for you in high school and beyond, and that you're having a happy birthday, and all things good coming your way. And finally, it's another birthday for our old buddy and cousin Dan Holm in Berkeley, California. Dan, happy birthday, mister. Hope you and Meg are doing some celebrating, and if you're not, shame on you. So happy birthday to all of you St. Paddy's babies today, and hope it's all just magnificent. And for the tunes today, I got songs from a couple of Irish artists. I've already done some of the traditional Irish tunes for Song of the Day before, so rather than repeat myself, I dug up these two from Irish artists. The first one is from a group called the Waterboys, and the lead guy in the Waterboys, his name is Mike Scott, and he is an Irishman through and through. The album this comes off of came out in 1988. It was called Fisherman's Blues. Really a wonderful, wonderful album with a lot of Irish feel to it, but also rock and roll, and just really a lovely album. If you're into checking out something new, check out Fisherman's Blues by the Waterboys. Some really great songs. And this one is called When Will We Be Married? When will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? When will we be bedded in the same bed? When will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? Yeah, when will we be bedded in the same bed? You have your eye on Jimmy, long Jimmy Lee. You have your eye on Jimmy, a fine man he. You have your eye on Jimmy, but you better let him be. When you go, Molly, oh, you're going down with me. Oh, when will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? When will we be bedded in the same bed? When will we be bedded, Molly? When will we be wed? When will we be bedded in the same bed? You have your eye on Johnny, thin Johnny Fee. You have your eye on Johnny, he's a fine man, he. You have your eye on Johnny, but you better let him be, 'cause when you go, Molly, oh, you'll be gone with me. Oh, when will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? When will we be bedded in the same bed? When will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? When will we be bedded in the same bed? I made a black bow for your bonny head. When will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? I made a black bow for your pretty head. When will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? When will we be married, Molly? When will we be wed? When will we be wedded, Molly, in the same bed? When will we be married, Molly? When will we be married, Molly? When will we be married, Molly? the Waterboys and When Will We Be Married? And this next tune comes from an Irish artist you're all familiar with, or most of you are familiar with, Mr. Van Morrison. And in 1988, the same year that that Waterboys album came out, Van put out an album with the Chieftains, who are one of the quintessential Irish groups. And this album that he put out with the Chieftains had a lot of traditional Irish tunes on it, Raglan Road, among others. And this one, which is an old Irish melody, lyrics set to it in the late 1800s, early 1900s. It's called The Star of the County Down. And really a nice song from Van Morrison and the Chieftains. Town in the county down one morning last July. From a boring green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. And she looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, I shook myself for to see I was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Berry Quay, from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen that I met in the county down. As she onward sped, sure I scratched my head, and I looked with a feeling rare. And I says I to a passer-by, who's the maid with the nut brown hair? And he smiled at me and he says he, she's the gem of Ireland's crown. Young rose in a can from the banks of the Bann, she's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Cave, Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. At the harvest fair she'll be surely there, dressed in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright, my hat cocked right from a smile from my nut brown nose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, till my plough turns rust-colored brown, till the smiling bride by my own fireside sits the star of the county down. Bantry Bay up to Derry Cave, Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. No maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met in the county down. It's the star of the county down from Van Morrison. And those are your St. Paddy's tunes. Hope you guys had enjoyed them, and hope you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. A little corned beef maybe, some cabbage, all that good stuff. Or maybe you have a totally different set of St. Paddy's Day food. You know, whatever you do, do it well and enjoy yourself, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Stay safe and keep on the sunny side, you guys. Happy St. Paddy's. Bye-bye.